in Northern Ireland we tend to sometimes think that we're a place unto ourselves, and we forget we're part of a global community and there's a huge amount we can learn. Last year a few of us went over to Glasgow to the Unusual Suspects Festival and we really liked it. We thought just the basic idea of trying to get people in a room who wouldn't normally be in a room together around a shared challenge was inspiring and something that we really needed to do more of in Northern Ireland. It's a very fragmented place here.
Derry in particular, we face a number of social challenges, and a lot of these challenges are because we're on the edge of Northern Ireland and we're on the edge of Europe. The challenges are numerous. There are long-term unemployment, ageing population, the legacy of the conflict. All of these are social challenges that we really need to address.
The work here that we do is about people and places and an ability to connect people so that they in turn find ways to innovate and challenge the things and issues in their communities, that they can make a difference and feel that they have the power to make a difference.
Coming from a conflict background as a country, we are always constantly looking for innovative ways to solve problems that were caused by ongoing conflict for decades. There is so many similarities between what's happening in Ireland and how innovative the solutions are from different perspectives.
Without a doubt, some of the most inspirational conversations were with the young people of Derry, Londonderry and Belfast. They want to see a different type of world and they're up for working really hard to do that. The hunger and the desire and the smarts that the young people had here in Northern Ireland, it was a different ballgame that it just made you feel really proud to be part of that conversation.
Really useful session today, talking about food security, environmental conservation and how we can balance people's need for food with the future of the environment. So it's a pretty challenging conversation. There's no easy answer. There's also fed some bugs, which isn't on my usual diet.
One of the sessions that I went to was that particular one where people standing up in a room doing martial arts and calming techniques, and a very physical experience of what it means to actually engage in martial arts.
Sometimes people think that it's violence, but when we get them together, actually it's the other end of it we get them to cause resolution and work together.
The first session that we started with in Derry, it was quite interesting to be in a panel with such diverse people who are actually doing things, talking about how they do things. It's important to have a platform where you actually can reflect, can reconnect, and can learn new things from people.
There was one particularly great example how technology can be used to break down division, which used virtual reality technology to put people into the body of another person, and the power that that could have in communities to break down division I thought was really inspiring.
From our business perspective and the impact we have in local communities, I don't think writing a check to a local community group now is the answer. I think they want the expertise in order to almost have a bit more sustainability around the local communities. There's going to be more prosperity, there's going to be more opportunities. I think longer term has to be the focus.
A festival like this, to learn and to see and to experience the vibrancy, the diversity, even sometimes the problems, it really helps us think things through.
There's a real broad range of people, groups that I wouldn't normally speak to. We will work with communities and organisations to see how we can improve people's health and well-being along with nature.
We were also planning a big new initiative called Social Innovation Northern Ireland, which we've launched at the festival this year, so it was a great opportunity for us to get that message out there.
One of the dangers that we have here is that we become very insular. There's people that haven't left certain housing estates in this city, never mind look beyond the borders of this place. What we really need to realise is that we're part of a global community. We have as much to teach as we have to learn.
Working globally strengthens our ability to deliver locally. So we want to amplify the relationships and we want to be able to make connections as Cape Town Partnerships.
Unusual Suspects has allowed us to showcase those voices that don't normally get heard, to highlight places that don't normally appear on the radar. So I think it's been absolutely brilliant that we've located the festival right across Northern Ireland. Things can change and things can happen.
Glasgow planted the seed. Northern Ireland was a bit of the garden growing. What can we do next?